Sting's been making a name for himself ever since he showed up, but tonight he looks to prove that he's not only the future, but that he's the right now, too. The power, speed, and agility that this man has put into one complete package is just awe-inspiring, King.
Yeah, you're right. This young man giving the daunting task of trying to defeat Ric Flair tonight. And you have to wonder if he realizes how big this moment truly is. I mean, he may have the physical tools, but you got to wonder if he has the mental acumen needed to beat someone at the level of the Nature Boy. And that's right, Cole. I said mental acumen.
The five-time World Heavyweight Champion looks incredibly confident, as always, heading into this all-important title defense, King.
Of course he's confident, Cole. Ric Flair is undoubtedly the wrestler of the 80s, but he may very well be looking the future in the face, and he may not like what he sees.
Introducing now, the challenger from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 260 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sting! And now, the world's heavyweight champion, 5 times over, ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 242 pounds, the world's heavyweight champion from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
One thing I'd like to point out is this match will have a special time limit of 45 minutes or one fall, King.
Yeah, and you have to think that that can only play to the Nature Boy's advantage. I mean, seeing that he has made his name in 60-minute long matches his entire career.
And you know, King, despite the way Ric Flair talks, I can't help but think he has a great deal of respect for Sting. And with that in mind, it'll be interesting to see how the Nature Boy approaches this matchup.
Well, you know what, Cole? I fully expect Nate to approach this like any other match. I mean, look for him to dictate the pace of the match, and when the smoke clears, look for him to walk away with his championship reign still intact.
Standing may not be an option after that. Just toying with the competition a little. Work is being put in by Sting. the names he has defeated. I think it's safe to say that Ric Flair has dominated this decade.
Yeah, when you've turned back guys like Dusty Rhodes and Harley Race, I mean, you're definitely among the absolute best to ever lace up a pair of boots.
Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on.
Ric Flair is known as the dirtiest player in the game, and given that his manager isn't hit ringside to help him, he might have to rely on some of those underhanded tactics if he wants his hand raised here tonight, Cole.
Yeah, the referee is really going to have to be on his game here. Don't be surprised if we see Flair poke Sting's eyes or deliver one of his signature low blows. And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the...
And now a single leg Boston Crab locked in.
You'll remember, Ric Flair won the World Heavyweight Championship last November at
Bang! And he fights out of it. He breaks the hold. The champ, just one step quicker.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Back inside now. Oh, man, is he... He was able to reverse that.
And look at this, Sting looking to overwhelm the champ with his power and his speed advantage.
Whoa, look out!
Over the top goes Flair, and Sting's in control.
Man, Flair's in big trouble out there on the floor. Oh, he's begging off. I don't blame him.
Yeah, but Sting, look at, taking the fight to Flair.
Watch out!
Oh, into the post, shoulder first.
Oh, a huge mistake by Sting. That could be big, big.
Bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. I'm not sure I can watch this.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him. Watch it! Stay down! Stay down!
Sting with a great offensive show.
The reversal from Nate.
He's trying to fight back here. Can he do it?
Ric Flair in the apex of his career. And the Stinger, of course, rapidly. Look at that. Sting has figured it out quite nicely right here.
Here comes Sting. He's showing no signs of letting up.
Look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah, this could be big. Great counter.
One step ahead on that one.
Oh, boy. I think we know what's coming here. Yes. The figure four leg lock, and it's locked in. Great hold being applied.
It was a valiant effort, but in the end, the Nature Boy retains his World Heavyweight title.
I never doubted him.
Flair has done it. The crowd is shocked here as Flair once again leaves with his hand raised in victory. This has to be a huge message to the rest of the roster as Flair just beat the top contender and did it without any help from anybody.
Oh, there truly is no one like Ric Flair, and not even the up-and-coming Stinger could handle the expertise that Flair brings.
And you know, King, despite the way Ric Flair talks, I can't help but think he has a great deal of respect for Sting. And with that in mind, it'll be interesting to see how the Nature Boy approaches this matchup.
Well, you know what, Cole? I fully expect Nate to approach this like any other match. I mean, look for him to dictate the pace of the match. And when the smoke clears, look for him to walk away with his championship reign still intact. Not even close.
He's got to be vigilant about not taking any more damage to the neck. Drops the leg with some serious force there.
Right across the face.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. He's really going after the neck tonight.
Yeah, that neck is going to be sore tomorrow. Man, watching this match, Cole, I can't help but think that these two will find themselves engaged in a rivalry for the ages.
And you would also have to think that a lot of WCW's success depends on Ric Flair and Sting, which for WCW is a good place to be. These two are absolutely phenomenal. And look at this, Sting looking to overwhelm the champ with his power and his speed advantage.
Whoa, look out!
Over the top goes Flair, and Sting's in control.
Man, Flair's in big trouble out there on the floor. Oh, he's begging off. I don't blame him.
Yeah, but Sting, look at, taking the fight to Flair.
Watch out!
Oh, into the post, shoulder first.
Oh, a huge mistake by Sting. That could be big, big.
Bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
He saw that one coming.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. Sting may have bitten off more than he can chew here tonight, as he appears to lack the experience needed to seriously contend against Ric Flair.
I don't know, Cole. He may be in a tough spot here, but we've seen the Stinger come back from worse. Don't count him out just yet.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
I think you're right, Cole. This should be good. Heads up!
Oh, and he eats the canvas.
Well, I've never seen him do that before. Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
No kidding. Over and over and over again.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
You're not going to win many matches out there.
Since it's not a false count anywhere match, I'd have to agree with you.
He can end it here.
Right now.
No, he kicks out. Oh, nicely done.
Yeah, real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow. There he goes, out of the ring. Back where it belongs, inside the ring.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
He's got him down, Cole. Is this it?
It could be. We got to cover. Beautiful counter by Flair.
Only the Nature Boy could execute a reversal with such style. Oh my gosh, the face. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Sting is now bleeding.
Down to the floor.
Oh, hard. Not where you want to be.
He drops the elbow. He's setting it up.
Sting.
And there's the reversal from Sting.
He wasted too much time on that one.
I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move.
You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match.
Oh, look at the Scorpion Deathlock.
Oh, man, that puts a lot of pressure on that back.
The champ counters, and you see the result.
We got to cover.
Oh, he's not done fighting yet. I can't believe it. He just won't go away. Oh, Sting is bleeding profusely now. Ric Flair is a force within the ring.
Here we go again.
That's okay.
This is awful. Nature Boy Ric Flair is being ruthlessly... And look at Sting he's coming out strong. There's the Stinger splash in the corner.
Flair's in big trouble, but you know what? There's not much time left in this match.
Yeah, the clock ticking down as Sting is going to set up Flair for the Scorpion Deathlock. And he's got it clinched in. Is Flair going to tap out middle of the ring?
This is amazing. Flair is going to lose. We're going to have a new champion.
Yeah, but King, look at the time. The time. Is Flair going to tap out? The referee calls for the bell. Did Flair tap?
I can't tell. What happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has secured the decisions from our judges, and they read as follows. Our first of 3 judges has scored the match for the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Our second of 3 judges has scored the match for Sting. Our third and final judge has scored this match a draw. Therefore, still heavyweight champion of the world, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Flair is still the champion, but Sting has nothing to be ashamed of.
gentlemen, the next match at Halloween Havoc is for the WCW United States Championship, and it is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, he is the WCW United States Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
United States Championship on the line. Bret Hart versus Sting. It's the sharpshooter versus the Scorpion Deathlock.
It's going to be much more than that. It's a battle for the U.S. title. And as we've seen on editions of WCW Monday Nitro and on Thunder,
the challenger represents the red and black of the NWO Wolfpack. From Venice Beach, California, this is Sting!
Here he comes, truly one of the finest performers ever in sports entertainment. And you know, King, you talked earlier about all the amazing talent of WCW. Hall, Nash, Warrior, DDP, Goldberg, the Giant, and these two rank right up there.
No, you're right, and they have 9 world championships between them at this point. 9! Bret Hart is a 5-time champion, while Sting is a 4-time world champion.
This rivalry has turned into a bitter war. Up until now, neither Sting nor Bret Hart have been interested in obeying the rules, and I don't expect tonight to be much different.
No, and I think a lot of it stems from their signature moves. I mean, the sharpshooter and the Scorpion Deathlock. They're basically the same move, and I think that has been the root of the anger that Bret Hart has towards Sting. He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
He's going for it all.
This could be it.
Bret Hart with nice contact there.
Man, talk about putting a target on someone's back.
Disqualify this man.
This is, of course, Bret Hart's 2nd United States Championship reign. He reclaimed the title in August after defeating Lex Luger on Thunder.
And Sting is also no stranger to the United States Championship, having held the title on 2 separate occasions himself heading into tonight. Keep your eye on this one.
Yeah, this should be good.
And he hits with the dive. So much on the line here tonight as the Hitman and Stinger battle for one of the most prestigious prizes in all of sports entertainment, the United States Championship.
Yeah, you got to know, some of the biggest names have held the U.S. title over the years. I mean, from Harley Race to Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, I mean, even Stone Cold Steve Austin, and so many other greats.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
Just making his presence felt there.
The excellence of execution has a huge chip on his shoulder, feeling he still isn't getting the respect of the WCW fans that he feels he deserves.
Well, I'll tell you what, King, hanging out with NWO or viciously attacking Sting for no apparent reason isn't going to win him many fans.
And now Bret Hart pushing forward. You know, Cole, he's got to be careful not to go to the well too many times. You do remember Wells, don't you, Michael?
Not really, but you are from Tennessee, so I get your reference. You still... Oh! And Hart knocked down with a hard shoulder tackle. Went for the leapfrog and... Wait a minute, King. I think Hart may have hurt his knee.
I think so, too. Sting being told to stay back. The referee checking on Whoa,
Sting going right to work on the knee, and the official's going to have to back off Sting here. Doing a great job, the referee.
Hey, look at this. Look at Bret Hart. He's got something in his hand. Cole's got something in his hand.
And the referee is oblivious to it. So Sting. I think Bret Hart, he just duped Sting. Oh, and Sting, though, with a clothesline. And
wait, look at that. It came out of his hand. Now Sting has whatever that was that Bret Hart had hidden in his trunks.
Yeah, Sting's got to be careful here, and the official stopping Sting from using that. And a low blow, a blatant low blow.
Oh, that's our United States champion. Look at Bret Hart stoop to any lengths necessary. Oh, what a shot.
Man, Bret Hart, what offense.
He's begging for it.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
And he gets out of the way.
And what a reversal from Sting.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Boy, there's no way he's going to be able to stand after that.
Work is being put in by Sting. That back's got to be aching now. Will he be victorious?
I think this is it.
Rolling out of harm's way. Smart strategy there.
Inside the ring now.
Whoa, what a drop kick.
A knockdown, drag out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Yeah, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
You just knew a match of this caliber was going to spill out on the floor eventually.
I mean, when you put these two competitors together, anything's going to happen.
Look out below!
Look out! And look at this, Bret Hart going to continue on the attack. He understands, King. He's got Sting in a vulnerable state here. He's got to continue the attack.
Now, it looks to me like Bret Hart wants to get outside the ring where he knows he can't lose that title.
Yeah, and it can also inflict even more damage on an already stunned Sting. Right hand by Hart. Dangerous situation out here. What's Hart going to do? Oh, my God! Ribs first to the barricade.
And Bret Hart is pulling out all the stops right in front of the referee, but it is outside the ring.
Yeah, and I believe Bret Hart will take a count-out victory happily here.
Trying to pull himself back into the ring. Is he going to make it? Look at Hart.
Yeah, Bret Hart.
Ooh.
Big blow across the chest. I don't think Sting has any idea where he is right now.
He's in a lot of trouble. Oh, but the Hitman knows exactly what he's doing.
Sting is he's in survival mode. Oh my God, an elbow right to the official. I think Sting thought the official was Hart, then Hart dropped the leg drop on the ref.
What is Bret Hart has lost his mind. I can't believe that. This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating. Well, there you have it. Everything seems to be going the challenger's way at the moment. I'll give you that. But don't you dare think that this one's over. Not for 1 second.
He's really going after the neck tonight.
Yeah, that neck is going to be sore tomorrow.
We're coming to you from Las Vegas, and I'm a little shocked to report that I still have some money in my pocket.
Our work is being put in by Sting.
Look at this. And now Sting taking it to Bret Hart.
Referee is still down.
Stinger splash.
Oh, wait. I think Sting hit his head on that turnbuckle.
And Bret Hart, the excellence of execution, looking to take advantage. And he's got Sting's back. Oh, my God. disgusting assault.
Bret Hart with man, that's 3 strikes. Sting should be out.
I think he is out. Cold, but so's the official.
I'm telling you, I've never seen behavior like this from Bret the Hitman Hart. What's he doing now?
Oh my God, off the ropes with the bat, driven into Sting.
This is amazing. There's no way Sting's going to get up from this. And now look at Bret Hart. He's going to try to revive the referee.
Sting has not moved. And Bret Hart looking for the patented sharpshooter. The official's back on his feet. Sharpshooter locked in.
Can you believe that the Hitman is going to win like this, Cole?
Sting is out, and the official's going to call this match.
Here is your winner, and still WCW United States Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Here they are, Michael P.S. Hayes and Buddy Roberts from Bad Street, USA. And, of course, they are 2/3 of the 6-man World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, and conspicuous by his absence, Michael, is the 3rd Freebird and the final piece of the 6-man Tag Team Champions.
Kevin and Kerry Von Erich will have their hands full here tonight, King. It's the All-American Boys versus the boys from Bad Street.
Yeah, and it can only be seen right here in World-Class Championship Wrestling inside this famed venue in Dallas, Texas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a world-class main event with a 60-minute time limit. Presenting the men who make up 2/3 of the world's 6-man tag team champions. First, from Bat Street, weighing in at 270 pounds, Fabulous Freebird, Michael Hayes. And his teammate, also from Bat Street, weighing in at 245 pounds, Fabulous Freebird, Buddy Roberts. Their opponents, of course, are the world's most famous.
King, don't be surprised if we see Michael Hayes break out into that signature strut of his at various points during this match, or maybe show off that moonwalk he loves to do.
Yeah, he may love to do the moonwalk, but I'll tell you, this crowd despises it. Every time he does it, he nearly gets himself booed out of the arena.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else. He's focusing on the face now. He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
That was awesome.
I think it's safe to say that the Fabulous Freebirds have really turned tag team wrestling on its head these last few years. In fact, they've literally changed the rules of the game, King.
Well, that's right, Michael. It's because of them that we have the Freebird rule, which states that any 2 members of a 3-man team can defend the tag team championship.
The Von Erichs have dominated the Texas wrestling. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
As Michael Hayes and Buddy Roberts entered the arena earlier today, they were showered with "Go Home Freebirds" chants from the crowds waiting outside, but I don't think they're going anywhere, King.
No, especially since they are the 6-man tag team champions. You know, as long as they have those tag titles around their waist, there's plenty of money to be made, which means the Freebirds aren't going anywhere. He catches him with the axe handle.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, that's when he's the most dangerous.
Just a little showboating from Kerry Von Erich. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
Uh-oh. What is Buddy Roberts doing?
Watch it!
Buddy Roberts is scaling the ropes.
Whoa, whoa!
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Uh-oh. What is Buddy Roberts going to do here? That's a first. What a move. Definitely sets a tone for the evening.
I like it.
Expanding the repertoire with that move. And he reversed it.
Good move there. He's in big trouble.
And Buddy Roberts reverses it. He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
While Kevin and Kerry Von Erich are certainly an accomplished tag team, you would have to think that both could make a case for being in line for a world championship opportunity.
Yeah, and you can bet the champion, Rick Rude, is watching this.
I'll tell you, this has been an incredible matchup. These bitter rivals, and now chaos is broken out between the Freebirds and the Von Erichs.
Oh, look at this, Buddy Roberts. Oh, my gosh, he's slugging in a figure four on Kevin Von Erich.
And Kerry and Michael Hayes, and this is completely out of control with a big discus punch.
All this taking place after the... they may have won the battle, but not the war.
The Freebirds in retreat.